This is the bag I got. The All Elite AEW Wrestling Dynamite, Wednesdays at 7 Central on TNT, which I have not watched in ages. I can't even remember the last time I watched TNT, to be perfectly honest. And I definitely don't remember I've never watched these guys. I don't even remember the last time I watched wrestling. Anyway, here's my swag bag with the tie things on the sides. And let's see what we've got inside here. Now these guys, I featured them in a video about over a year ago. This is Teleport by Rufati, Swan, and Larson. Where are they? Yeah, that's their site right there. Create the future. Jessica Soto is no longer waiting for the future to arrive. She is putting everything she has into creating working teleportation device. A working teleportation device, and will not rest until she succeeds. How much will seeking this accomplishment take from her? Why does she want teleportation so desperately? And that's her right there. And that eye patch was a result of a botched attempt to teleport. So things do not go smoothly for her. She is not, and she likes to test out things on Funko figures. But, you know, she is far from perfect. Yeah, this was just after her accident. A little shrapnel got into her eye there. Yeah, she was testing it on Picard of all people, and Picard materialized inside a little brick there, and crack-a-thoom. You know, so she is not perfect, and she's going through trial and error, and that's what, she is not perfect. She is by no means a perfect character. But this is, I got the first 2 issues, and this right here, this that I have right here, this is the complete series. They assured me they were there. I finally found them after combing Artist Alley for them, and I finally did the smart thing and looked them up in the guide, and I found out they were more towards the entrance, and I found them, and they assured me that this is the complete story. So I got the complete story, and I got a nice bookmark to go with it. And I even got another sticker for the journal. And she will be in a place of honor in my journal. And I even got to pick a free picture. There's Oliver and Dinah. Kind of fitting, because he is Oliver Queen after all. And that's a good picture. I like it. And here is Brianna Garcia. She is an artist. She worked at, I guess she was part of the artist program at Disney, because that's where she's originally hailed from, and she was the creator of When Curiosity Met Insanity, this little online piece about Alice and the Mad Hatter from the Disney movie Falling in Love. But she does other good work, as you can see. And she signed it for me. I'm gonna get her one of these days. Because every time this is the second time I've seen her, and she was available for commissions, but her schedule was all filled up. I always seem to, the second time I found her, and this is the second time that her schedule was filled up, so I didn't get to commission anything from her, but I will one of these days. There was this one video that she did where the Mad Hatter, she used to frequent the parks, and she was always doing videos with Alice and the Hatter and some of the other Disney characters, and she did this one video where the Mad Hatter accused Tinkerbell of stealing one of his favorite teapots, and now she lives in it. Now she just soils it with her body, as he put it. And then she went over and asked Tinkerbell about it, and she says, "Mad Hatter, are you calling me a pirate? I am nothing but a pirate." And I think she meant to say, "I am anything but a pirate." And one of these days I'm going to have her do a drawing of Tinkerbell dressed as a pirate and flying off with the Hatter's teapot, and he's standing there on the ground, jumping up and down and shaking his fists at her. And yeah, I told her, I said, "I'll get you one of these days. I'll get you." And she laughed. But she does good work. She always has. Except on these pages. And here, I finally got it. This is the complete, all the complete Svengoolie meets the DC Universe segments, collected in this one booklet. They were in various select issues, and you had to find out which ones. My comic book store, Amazing Fantasy in Lockport, the girl who works in there, Kat, I came in there one day and he's like, "You know Svengoolie's going to be in DC Comics, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know about it." They didn't know which ones he was going to be in, because it was like in different segments. And so I had to go around the store and pick out which one or which ones they were in. And I do promise to read the whole comic. I didn't not just read Sven's parts, but I will get around to reading the whole comic eventually. I do pick the ones that interest me. One was a Batgirl, one was a Wonder Woman comic, and I'd read that in the Joker's voice, but I'm just not feeling it. So there you have it. Harley watches Sven. In fact, the whole Justice League are Sven fans. That's really neat. Let's see Marvel top that. You could have Sven make an appearance instead of the new Snowflake in Safe Space. Yeah. I'll take Sven in the DC Universe over Snowflake in Safe Space any day, and whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Beat that, Marvel. And here's a little brief history about Sven, and there's the original Jerry G. Bishop, and that's him when he first appeared back in the summer of '79 on WFLD, and that's when he donated his old coffin to the Museum of Broadcast Communications, which I was there that night. I, for one, am very proud of him. I am indeed proud of you, Sven. Sometimes I feel a little weird about having to share you with the rest of the nation, because you are a little Chicago secret there for so many years, and you've just now you're out there in the whole country. It feels a little weird to have to share you, but it's okay. Everybody can see and know how great you are, and we love you, and we're proud of you. I got this. This was another freebie that I got while I was roaming about. You go around, you get stuff. People, sometimes you can take it. It's just there off the table to take. Sometimes people will actually come up to you and give it to you. I think this was one that I got given to me. Harley Quinn Breaking Glass Special Edition. Ooh, it's a special edition. Okay. There's a new cartoon series on Cartoon Network. That's another thing. I can't remember the last time I really watched it. And I got Wonder Woman poster. Yeah, it's like the different versions of her throughout the years. That's pretty neat. Here's Paul Erickson, the token parodist, the chairman of the board of the Rings. He's always there with James Finn Gardner. They give, like, there's the Gothic Geek Boutique. They always do. Are you someone who enjoys fantasy, science fiction, horror, historical fiction, geek culture, and having your personal products reflect who you are? Come in and join us. At Gothic Gothic, we create unique products and fragrances designed to be gender neutral. That's always good. Unique and evocative. In addition to our fragrance lines, we provide consultation and customization for a product tailored just for you. Yes, I did sample some of their body sprays. I like the mint one. I think it's called Hunter. But I'm still working on the stuff I got from 42 Nerdtastic Place. So, but I've got their bookmarks. I've got 2 of them, so I can see what's on both sides, and maybe someday, if I run into them again at Wizard World or C2E2, I'll get that Hunter body spray. I liked it. They had other scents there too, but that's the one I liked the most. And of course, here is the program guide, which I don't consult as often as I should, so I could find people. Usually, most of the time, I just wander around, and I always usually find who I'm looking for. Here's Artist Alley. I just roam about, and I just look to see whoever catches my eye, or I'll find James Finn Gardner and Paul, and Brianna Garcia. Find out when Sven's having his next panel. Or even if he's having a panel, or whoever's going to be speaking that I want to listen to. They have their own merch. I would have gotten some stickers, but they were all sold out. They have their own little merchandise booth at the entrance. It tells you who's gonna be where on what day and what time. Oh, this is the All Elite Wrestling. That's what this is. Okay, let's see if I recognize anybody. Nope. Nope. I remember Diamond Dallas Page. I wonder if he's related to him. CM Punk, okay. The SCU. Kevin Nash. Okay, I've heard of him. So that's those guys. Fuzzy Mage fight. Fuzzy Fuse Friends fight. Come play at booth 175. Expansion coming to Kickstarter March 16th. Okay. I missed out on that. I saw this in the last time when I was in the comic shop. It's illustrated by Amanda Connor. Looks like she does good work. Pro Wrestling Tees. Now these are the guys I watched. These are the guys I remember. Yeah, I do not. I have no idea who any of you people are. Sorry.